And this is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. What we're going to talk about today is problems. You should get fired up about your problems. Very often, we've got problems that we don't want to have. And if that's the case for you, which probably would be for 99.9% of the population, then get some other problems. Let me give you an example. Grant Cardone talks about taking massive action. And if you take massive action, you're going to always you're going to get a different set of problems. And those problems will probably be leading you in the right direction towards what you want to achieve. So, for example, I have a fantastic client named Looooooong. He's doing amazing work with his canvases. Check him out on Instagram. Checking out on his YouTube. It's Looooooong. L-O-U-A-I-S-T-A. And he's been doing amazing work with his business, like quadrupling his business in 1 month after he started being my client. And what ended up happening is that he ended up getting a different set of problems. In the beginning, he was thinking a little bit about his ex-girlfriend, and he was thinking a little bit about normal, everyday problems, I guess. But now his problems are a lot bigger. And he's got problems like he's sold too much, made too much money, which means that there are people now complaining that they're not getting their canvases on time. That's a different set of problems. Now, are those problems good or bad? Well, I look at them as awesome problems because they're different than the problems he used to have 1 month ago. Does that make sense? So, you need to take things to another level so that you can get a different set of problems. What would that mean in your life? What is it that you want more of in terms of problems? Like for me, for example, I've had some huge problems this past 2 weeks. And those have been problems of moving out of my house and now moving into my Airbnb apartment and basically living together with the people that are visiting there as tourists, and also living there together with my fantastic hosts, whose name is Hans. And my problem has been that I have too much time on my hands. Okay? So like when I lived at the other house, when I was living by myself, and then I basically, there was not a big problem there. Like my problem was that I was getting a bit lonely. So now things are changed because now I have tons of people around me, and now it's the problem of too much time. Now I have to like discipline myself and try to get less time by prioritizing and by disciplining myself to do the tasks on a daily basis that need to get done. So do you see the thing is like, but the reason why I have too much time on my hands is because my businesses are going on automatic and providing for me and my family with passive income, even though I'm not working. So that's a positive problem, but it's a bigger problem, like, because it's not good that I have too much time on my hands. When you have too much time on your hands and you don't have a full-time job, you end up becoming less effective, not more effective. So that's the problem of having passive income, is that you end up not producing as much as you should be doing, if that makes sense. So, but it also allows you at the same time, though, it frees your time up so that you can be disciplined and put in a lot more effort into the things you want to get done. But for those of you guys who are like, hopefully I can get some passive income so that I can be free and I can live my life. Yes, but I would not quit my job and try my luck at business. Okay? what I would do if you are having a full-time job, I would keep my full-time job and then massively focus my free time on building up a business, a side hustle, anything else that can provide more income for you that could eventually be scaled in order to create passive income. So it's not good to get a lot of free time, especially not if there's a lot of people around you, because you're going to be distracted. You're always going to be like, oh, I could talk to this person. Oh, I could talk to this person. And I could chill, and I could go to this party, and I could talk to this person. No, it's not good. And I don't have enough passive income. I need to create more. I need to create a lot more. So, and I'm fired up about that. So what is it that you have a problem of right now? Do you want to keep those kind of problems? Or do you want to get a new set of problems? What's the solution to create a new set of problems in your life? Is to take massive action. And once you start getting a different set of problems, you should be celebrating. So my boy Loaista, he needs to be celebrating the fact that he's not getting enough customers or not getting enough canvases off to his customers in time. Okay? It's a problem. But it's a great problem because he's been doing the right things. He's been selling. And he needs to keep on selling to acquire more customers. And of course, he needs to, improve his customer relations in terms of actually getting the orders done on time so that he can send them off to people. But that's the least of his problems. His biggest problem is to keep on pushing, developing more customers. I have another awesome client named Elite, and he has his own YouTube channel as well. And he's a YouTube editor. Okay, so he edits your videos for I think it's $30 per video, which is awesome price. And he has the problem right now of a little bit too much time. That's a great problem to have, but now he needs to move on to a new set of problems, and the new set of problems would be that he has too many clients, right? So he doesn't have any more time anymore. My problem is I need to get a new set of problems again by taking massive action and get to the point where I have too much money. When I have too much money, then my next goal will be to keep that money and grow that money by limiting how much taxes I pay, by having a smart accountant, because right now I'm not making enough money passively or active for that matter for me to actually be caring about how little taxes I pay. I think it was Grant Cardone who said that unless you're making $10,000 per month, don't worry about taxes. There's no point in thinking about taxes. Just make 10K per month first, okay? Get to that level first. And it's the same thing as I say about, you want the problem of having too many girls approaching you, having too many, women wanting your attention. That's a great problem to have, but you don't want that problem right now. Right now, you want the problem of too much money first. And then when you have too much money, then you can think about the taxes thing, keeping it down, and then moving on to getting the women of your dreams. So, Grant Cardone, he has another set of problems. He says, that he has too much money, and basically the government is taking too much of it. So he needs to continuously invest in order for the government to not take away his money. So I wanted you guys to think a little bit about that, and that's what I was thinking about this morning, was, man, love problems. Take upon yourself responsibility. First, you get rid of commitments and responsibilities that have nothing to do with your dreams and goals. Then you take upon yourself responsibilities and commitments that have everything to do with your dreams and goals. Keep them few, though. You don't want too many commitments and too many responsibilities too fast. That's why I say postpone the women. What you want is you want a few commitments massively go deep in solving those commitments and finding solutions to those problems, to the point where there's too many problems with the money. You've got the money, but there's too many problems, and then you can start replacing yourself and making things happen. This is what Loaiza is doing right now in his grocery store that he has with his mom. He's replacing himself. That's the key right now, is to find someone who can do the lower paid jobs so that he can focus on building his business a lot bigger and a lot faster. So think about it. What are the problems you're having right now, and what kind of set of problems do you want in the future? And comment down below, and make sure you like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow.